Folks, welcome back to the Get Wide podcast. If you are new here, these episodes, we kind of just do a bunch of work. Usually we're cutting wire, but everything's a bit chaos at the moment. And we got 5,000 pieces of clothing just the other day. And I wanted to kind of just hang out with you guys, go through this, show you what I do. We can kind of chat, banter. I might not even talk, I might just sort. So if this is kind of the thing that you like, where you can just sit back, see what's happening. I'll talk about a few things that we find. I haven't gone through this yet, but essentially what I've got to do is, this was a bag of clothing. I've still got more here. We've got to sort all of this. And when I say sort, essentially what we do is we've got to count it all, wash check it, and then put it into piles, be it for eBay or be it for whatnot, or whatever it may be, or wholesale. So I'm going to go through this. I've got to cut tags. You can come along for the ride. I don't know how long we're going to do this, maybe 20 minutes or so, as long as it takes. But we use these little clickers to basically track everything. So I'm just going to reset this. But I hope you're doing well. I'm just going to make sure we're recording here. Yeah, we're all good. All right. So I apologize if you can't really see much. I'll try and show you anything that's really cool as we find it. But literally what I do is pull it out. So I tipped this out last night to make sure we're good to go. So going through and seeing what we got here. Nice little Warner Bros. Tweety. This has still got someone's tag on it, so we remove that. And then we put it in a pile over here. That's essentially what we do. That's it. And basically, I've got 30 days to count all of this stock. And this is just a nice little Nike. Basically, that's what we've got to do, is just count it. But the intent is that we don't actually double handle stuff. Like, if it's going to go into the wash, I'm not putting them into washing bags at the moment, simply because this is the next stuff that's going into the washing bags. But we also want to make sure we're progressing regardless. Oh, this is nice. Nice little Tweety and Tassie Devil. That's cool. Playing a little bit of poker in Las Vegas for our play. That's cool. Yeah, so just go through, see what we've got. There's been some pretty cool stuff over the last couple of days that we've found. Got a little Harley here. Nice. So yeah, that's essentially what we've been doing. Dion's been loving doing this. It is a fun process. You find some really cool stuff. Ooh, Coogie. That's nice. That's big too. That's massive. 4 extra large. Nothing crazy there, but pretty neat. But yeah, this is I had someone actually ask the other day, it's like, can I do more footage of the work I actually do? It's like, well, a lot of the stuff I do now isn't really like hands-on work. A lot of the time I'm actually doing calls, planning, upskilling the team, strategizing. This I like to do, of course. I do a lot of the e-waste stuff, but Megadeth, sweet. But a lot of the time I'm trying to stop doing as much of the operations as possible, simply because there's so many other things that I have to do now. And when people say, well, what do you have to do? It's just like, I've just created more work for myself in terms of admins, process flows. Like I said, I've had a lot of more phone calls. I've been working with a new client in trying to lock in a new deal, and really trying to get on top of that and deliver a really good value service. As I said, I still do the e-waste. I manage all that at this point, but it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to probably have some of the team help with that eventually, because it's just getting so much stuff to do. But yeah, it's really, I wouldn't change it for the world at this point. Nice little Ralph, got a tag on it. So a bit more context about where all this clothing came from. So this came from one of my suppliers that I'd done a bit of business with, and they had been wanting to relocate overseas, and they had been working, they knew that, and they'd been working up onto this to hopefully have me be the one to come buy all of this. And when they made me the offer for the deal, the big deal, there was a lot of terms and requirements in it which were, very, I guess, favorable to my side, and a great opportunity. And it's been pretty cool to be able to see what we've been able to get from all of this. There's a lot of random stuff. This is just random, but this is single stitch. So, some of that stuff still goes well, but maybe not on eBay. But anyway, so we'd worked on that. This person was a wholesaler, they were a market seller, and they also had a retail vintage store as well. And yeah, so I got everything. I got everything from stuff that hadn't been sorted, stuff that had been put in the retail store, and stuff that had been put away for the market or yet to be sorted or the retail store. So all those three areas, and yeah, I got it all. And the agreement is we're kind of like gonna sort this before 30 days to get it all sorted. So that way we can agree on how many items there were. They've counted it, but we want to make sure we're on the same page. Ooh, 1994, bit of a rip. This is another little Betty boot. That's cool. That is cool. So yeah, that's really what we're doing. I'm probably gonna, whether I get through all of this, I'll have Dion help with, categorizing well. He's really good at identifying what's good to sell on eBay and whatnot for these kind of tees, because I don't actually used to get a lot of tees. It just didn't really happen. Another little Looney Tunes, a bit faded, which is unfortunate. Oh, we got that's cool, little Winnie the Pooh. I'm in your mood. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, if people have questions about this kind of stuff, more than happy to answer. There was someone that asked a question the other day about, do we think that, networking is an important part of the business? 100%. This only came from relationship building. That is how this came to life. So I'm very grateful for that. I did not know this is where we were going to land, but I'm expecting that this won't be the end of it all either. Hopefully we'll have some more deals in the future too. So really just excited to be able to get through this. Obviously a lot of work to be done. But I think we can do it. What we got here? Easy. That's cool. A lot of fun stuff in this. I've been learning heaps. This is not really my area of expertise. That's for sure. Another little Winnie the Pooh. Made in USA. Jeez. So this stuff was, I think this stuff that we're going through at the moment was unsorted originally, but although there is a couple of things with tags on it, so maybe it was. Did I count that one? Let's see what we can find in here, eh? See if there's any bangers. Always trying to look for stuff that's random. What have we got here? Oh, it's a Star Wars. That's cool. Unfortunately, its actual tags are being cut, but that's nice. That's cool, and it goes around the back as well. That's nice. That's cool. I'm a big Star Wars fan. So there's lots of random interesting things in this. A lot of things which have no idea, no context about, but definitely learning. Oh, this is interesting. So this is, this has got staples in it. This is Armory Survival Gear. That's cool. Really unique and interesting thing. Some of this is probably not, crazy worth much, but some of it should be pretty good. We've got a jersey. That's cool. Standard stuff like Green Bay Packers. Nothing crazy, but still. What else have we got? Got some Mickey. Actually, that's vintage. This is a Pickering tag with a golf Mickey. Geez, this is probably 80s. Geez, or even 70s maybe. You can just tell by the fabric. What have we got here? Reverse Hollywood. Hippo Clark. Never heard of it. Something random. So the other thing sometimes to speed things up, and I leave, the sorting for Dion, is I just go through and I just count and I just make a pile and he goes through and then he gets to sort it. Because I know he enjoys it. I mean, I enjoy it too. But at the same time, it's like, sometimes I've got better things to be doing. Let's see what we've got here. Gotta have it. That's a Pepsi one. That's cool. What have we got here? Oh, big Taz on the Sleepyheads tag. That's massive. That is probably like a 90 kind of thing. One size fits all, yeah. It's like a 90. Bit of a color run on it though, which is unfortunate. Do apologize if the sound's not that good today. A bit far away from the camera. What do we got here? So yeah, this is what we've been going through. We've still got so much to get through. We've reached about 1,500 already, and we still have, I think there's going to be about 4,500. A little Joe Cool, that's awesome. What else we got in here? What's this? Some random thing. Oh, this is some modern stuff, which is okay, I don't mind. Stella McCarty. This stuff usually does really well with Adidas. Depends on the style though. Not all of it's good. What have we got here? See if we can find any bangers. I don't know what this is, but this is from Pam. Actually, Dion was looking this up the other day. The Pam brand. Interesting one. It's really weird actually trying to do a count, talk, and look at stuff at the same time. Definitely is not easy. What do we got here? Oh yeah, 1994. Nice. Let's see what else. Got some Carhartt, Top Gun, Carhartt. Interesting. What else we got here? See if we can find you a banger. Fred Perry. Looks like Hogwarts. Okay, that's weird. That's modern. Some vintage Tommy. What's this? My son is in the army. Oh, we got a jersey. There we go. Know nothing about the jersey. Maybe I'll just go through and count rather than look through it all. And then if we see something cool, I'll just show it to you, because I'm not going to be productive otherwise. It's too much thinking. And I'll let Dion do I know Dion enjoys this, so I'll let Dion do it. All right, it's just something random. We've got lots of Carhartt in this. Oh, vintage Nike. That's cool. Yeah, that's nice. We've got Hollywood, Tennessee, nothing special there. A lot of random stuff. A lot of whites in this. Oh, here we go. Here's some car racing. There's another Mickey tee. Florida. Disney Designs. Cool. Lady Luck Casino. Don't know what that is. This is, oh, Captain Morgan. Sweet. I have no idea what half of this is worth. I'm really just looking. Sports. Ralph Lauren. Patagonia. Looks like another jersey. Italia. So I'm gonna get through this pretty quick now, because I'm not gonna go for every single piece. It's just I just can't do it. I thought it was gonna be easier than it is, but it just doesn't work the way it does with my workflow in my head and everything in between. Oh yeah, just Squared is a good brand. What do we got here? Ooh, Airwalk. Interesting. Nothing crazy there. Over the Hill. True Religion. Not sure what that is. Oh, just Lacoste. Got a Ralph. Another racing one. Little car one. Not much in this one. Oh yeah, Camellia and Mark. What have we got here? Oh, this is Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix. What have we got here? Just random. So yeah, this is kind of how it happens, folks. Just trying to give you a bit of an insight of it all. This is a band shirt. Terry Clark, not sure who that is. I'm not really good with band stuff. I haven't been a big music fella growing up. Although we've got Bruce Springsteen. There we go. 2012. What have we got here? That's just a blank. No idea. No idea. There is a nice, interesting pattern here that's coming up. Another little Mickey. It's all the stuff we had before. A lot of random stuff. A lot of Fred Perry, actually. Carhartt. More Carhartt. Who is this? October's very own. Okay. We've got Champion, Vintage, American Embassy, United States of America. I don't think that's legit. Cowboys, Nike. I think this is bar. What do we got here? I'm a girl and I can kick your butt. Surf stuff. Random. Endless Summer. We've got another Looney Tunes. What have we got here? Delta Dogs. Nothing crazy in this batch, actually. Another little Mickey. Riveting stuff, isn't it? Polo. What have we got here? Nothing crazy. Another little race tee. Oh, actually, USA National. That's cool. What have we got here? Like this Aztec style, retro offshore. Okay, surfy. We've got a tie-dye here. Oh, this might be the mountain. No, this is just a really nice tiger tie-dye. Ask. Hey, nice big vintage one. 1993, front and back. Nothing super crazy in these. Oh, we got Marvin the Martian. Cool. Hard Rock. Not sure what that was. Another Marvin the Martian. Just some NFL Nautica. What do we got here? Oh, that's cool. I've actually sold this one before. What do we got here? Oh, nice. That's cool. A lot of random stuff. Nothing crazy. Oh, Iron Maiden, that's all right. Not a tour shirt, but still cool. All right, that comes to a wrap. We had a total of 141 in that one. So not heaps, but still pretty cool. We did pull out some pretty cool stuff yesterday. I'll show you these. These were probably, other than my Pokemon one that I found, these were the highlights. We got a little 3D emblem. That's a beautiful little piece. We've got a liquid blue cheetah, jaguar, and on the back. Really nice. This one, pretty iconic. And then another liquid blue as well. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Wasn't it many bangers? We still got all of this to do, this to do, this to do, that to do, that to do. That's all the bags. But today we've got washing going out. All right, I do apologize, people. The camera stuffed up, it cut out. I was walking around talking to you guys for a bit, which is a little bit frustrating. I was kind of showing all the different things that we had over here. I can't remember if that cut out. It might have cut out, actually. I was showing these. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm not going to do it again. But there's just been so much happening in here in terms of stock that we've been sorting. And if anyone has questions about this, I'm more than happy. I mean, everything is for sale. If you've seen something that you're interested in, reach out to me. Everything is for sale. Maybe not the Pokemon shirt, but yeah, there's a lot here. It's a fun process. There's definitely a lot of high-end stuff, definitely a lot of low-end stuff. This is probably the worst of the shirts we've done, but I also just wanted to make sure you understand the reality of it. It's not like you're just getting 24/7 bangers. Like, obviously we went through all this. There's some good stuff, there's some low-end stuff, a bit of everything, and we still have to do all these boxes yet. That's it from me. Appreciate you being here. Again, if you did have any questions, this was kind of something different, just kind of hanging out while I do stuff. Didn't really want to plan for any podcast at this time because I wanted to get this done and get this processed. And like I said, Dion's going to help finalize this today as well. So that's that. Appreciate you being here, and I'll be back here again next week doing it all again. You have a wonderful day. Cheers.